Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking up.
Let's light up Hot Topics with Whoopi, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and Meghan McCain. Now, let's get things started.
Sarah is out sick today, and we hope that she's home feeling better and kissing those babies and having a good day. Yesterday was Memorial Day, and the guy in the White House marked the occasion by tweeting that, quote, "Those who died for our country, our great country, would be very happy and proud at how well our country is doing today." He went on to brag about the economy, unemployment numbers, and rebuilding the military. Now, lots of people, including veterans, kind of called it tone deaf.
First of all, Obama, Obama pulled the U.S. out of the Great Recession, and the economy has been steadily improving since. So he can't really take credit for anything that he's done. He also inherited low unemployment numbers from Obama. The unemployment rate for blacks and Hispanics declined dramatically under Obama.
That's not the point, though. The point of Memorial Day
Well, that's one of the points.
Well, but I think the greatest point is that we should be talking about our fallen soldiers who have lost their lives for our country. And I actually think that I was actually taken back. I was sick in bed on my computer, and when I saw it, I was actually, like, shocked by it, which I know we shouldn't be shocked anymore, whatever. But people like Jake Tapper were going over the weekend posting photos and the names of fallen soldiers. And I think we need to say the names. Matthew Stanley is a guy who died in 2006 in Baghdad, and my father wears his bracelet every day. I think that we should say the names on Memorial Day, and next Memorial Day, he should say the names of every soldier who has been killed in Iraq and tweet it back and forth, because it was so tone deaf and so insulting to every veteran who died.
You know, you're forgetting.
What is so odd to me is that he calls himself sort of this law and order president, and talks so much about his support of the military, and never talks about the fact that he had these 5 deferments because of bone spurs and that he never served, but then does something like this, that it is so very tone deaf. He's sort of making Memorial Day about him, a day about fallen soldiers, when he was never a soldier.
But the hypocrisy of it. He said things about your dad. Let's not forget.
Things about Gold Star families, the Cohen
Gold
families.
Star families.
Yeah.
He has been. He said that VD was his Vietnam. I mean, this guy has no concept of what anybody did in any war. He has no idea, and the narcissism in this man is palpable. And now we see exactly who he is. Everybody should know it by now. I'm sorry if you still support him. I can't.
But will vets be offended by what happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't know what permeates and what doesn't. Statistically, the attacks on my father and the attacks on the Cohen family, Gold Star family, it doesn't pull well with Republicans as well and conservatives. So maybe this will be the thing that somehow permeates. I just don't understand, if he's not doing it for himself, your freaking communications team should take the reins on this one and be like, hey, it's Sunday.
Take the
it's
wheel,
Memorial
man.
Day.
Yeah,
Yes,
like,
take
come
the wheel
on. They need to protect him from himself.
No, they don't need to protect him. That is him. That's him doing him.
But
his
team should protect him.
His team has no power.
Yeah.
Right. His team has no power. But the thing that also makes me insane is that we don't talk about the fact that we're still at war.
Oh, yeah.
Still, people are still dying in Afghanistan. I've not heard this dude say jack booty about this war at all.
I was talking with our hairstylist, Derek. We both know people that are about to go back to Afghanistan right now, and it isn't talked enough about in the media, and I agree. And I think especially at a time of war, it's always tone deaf. But Memorial Day is a really sacred time for this country, and to spend all that day Sunday, that wasn't the only tweet he sent. Again, it's just like, can't we just, as Americans, come together and honor our fallen?
Well, where is Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell? I don't see them tweeting this was totally tone deaf. I don't don't see them saying this man says that he cares about the military, but
because
this is
every
the way he
sin of
treats the
President
military.
Trump isn't. I don't take
Where
on
are those two?
I
They're
because not all
collaborators.
Republicans take on all the sins of President Trump, and I refuse to do it myself. We can only control ourselves. We can only control our own Twitter feeds. I'm calling him out, but again, maybe on Sunday, Paul Ryan was spending that day honoring people that he may or may not have known that have
come
fallen.
on, he doesn't have 2 minutes to say something.
Well, I think that you don't want a pissing match with the president every single moment, especially on a day that
He's never
so
done
many
it.
of us are
Paul
seeing.
Ryan and Mitch McConnell never have a pissing match.
You want to hear from the leadership.
They never have a pissing match.
Well,
with
you
him.
do want to hear from the leadership.
You want to hear from the leadership.
And from people on both sides of the aisle, because war doesn't care what your political background is.
Yeah.
It doesn't. War doesn't care.
Yeah.
People on both sides, gay people, straight people, transgender people, people who go to fight for us,
women,
they're not fighting for their politics. They're fighting to protect the country. And if you can't take 1 5-minute break out of your very busy schedules, Mitch and everybody, maybe it's time for y'all to be, maybe you all gotta go. I know you going already,
Lindsey
Paul,
Graham
but
said
it's
something.
crazy.
He's the one.
We'll be back with more.
Later, Bread and Weinstein. Why one of Harvey Weinstein's alleged sexual assault victims claims Harvey's money's buying him VIP treatment from the justice system.
In the break, we met a Vietnam vet, and we were talking to him, and he said that he'd not gotten a parade. And so we gave him one. We gave him a parade.
Thank you for your service to our country.
Your dad is my hero.
Thank you so much.
When you come across a Vietnam vet, thank them. His name is Stonewall Towery.
That is a great name.
Cohen's making a love connection with the ladies, and it's summer lovin' on View Your Deal.
Welcome back. People apparently are calling, whose daughter, Ivanka, tone deaf for posting a photo with her baby. At the same time that headlines are reporting that parents are being separated from their children at the border, and almost 1,500 immigrant children are missing. So, is it an inappropriate photo, or is she just a mom posting a picture of her kid?
She's just a girl who's like her daddy.
Well, that's the thing. If she were just a mom, and not the special advisor or the senior advisor to the President of the United States, I think it would be okay. But when you do have this policy under the Trump administration of separating every single child in every family, this was a policy under the Bush administration, under the Obama administration as well. But under this administration, every kid at the border is separated from his or her family. I think it's really tone deaf when you're supposed to be the woman and whose platform is protecting women and children. Didn't Ivanka say that was her platform?
She's busy with her making her shoe line in China. She doesn't have time to pay attention.
Well, I think what Sonny is saying is important, that this happened under Bush and Obama. This is longstanding laws that are just being enforced right now. In fact, 4,159 children were unaccounted for, 84% in 2016. So if we want to talk about policy, this is a policy that's been in place for a long time. If we want to talk about optics, I think that I'm sure she was just like, this is a beautiful photo of me and my son, I'm going to post it, et cetera, et cetera. But yes, when you are the special advisor to the President of the United States of America, whether they like it or not, they got to think about optics. And for whatever reason, that never happens in this administration for any reason. And you're just giving more political capital to your enemies, which I don't understand.
But even if she wasn't part of the administration, she is his daughter. It is Memorial Day weekend. We also know that these children are missing. She's just not sensitive to the situation.
It's not that I don't think.
It's a lack of sensitivity.
I don't know her, so I can't like pontificate on it.
I met her once.
I don't know her, but I will say that they clearly just. It's fascinating to me that like a year and a half plus into this administration, that they still don't seem to care about the politics of being a politician.
They don't.
And that insults me.
That's what
because
they ran
I'm
on.
like, you should, again, for no other reason, say you don't care about these children at the border, Ivanka. Okay, whatever. I don't believe that. She probably does. But like, you should care that it just looks tone deaf to some people. I wasn't as offended by it as a lot of other people are, but a lot of people were tweeting about this over the weekend.
Isn't this what they voted for, though? Didn't people say they wanted someone that wasn't a politician? They don't mind that his family is, they're all in places of power. Well, this is what you get when you have someone with no experience who appoints their family to these important positions. Right. That's exactly what you get.
We'll be back.
Senator Elizabeth Warren claims Republicans are damaging America. But are Democrats doing anything to help matters? She's live on The View, next.
Democratic women gained some major ground in last week's primaries, but given that millions of Americans were sure there'd be a woman in the White House at some point, is there any guarantee that it'll mean anything in the midterms? Well, let's ask one of the fiercest women in D.C., Senator Elizabeth Warren. This weekend, you-know-who blamed the Democrats for this horrible law separating immigrant families at the Mexican border. You want to school him on how this actually worked?
Right. So this is an administration policy that is separating these families, a Trump administration policy. And if Donald Trump wants to change it and let families stay together, he can change it. But the fact that those families are being separated at the border, the fact that children are being torn out of the arms of their mothers is on Donald Trump's head and nobody else.
Right. Even though it was a policy in place under
This is what gets me about where we are right now, is the administration is the one that decides day by day by day, where are we on these kinds of rules? There are some things, as you know, have to go through Congress, takes forever. There are some things that are often administrative agencies. This one is one the president makes the decision. And now what are we all doing? We're all talking about something else. We're talking about photographs. We're talking about what could have been done 2 years ago or 4 years ago or 10 years ago. Let's face it. We need comprehensive immigration reform. We need real change. We need systemic change.
So you're saying that instead of, just to follow up on that question, you're saying that instead of blaming Democrats and just fetching about it, why not just fix it right now?
If you think it's wrong,
and Bush too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's not go backwards in the blame game. If you think it's wrong, change it.
Right.
And if you don't think it's wrong, if you're not willing to change it, then own it. Because it's on you.
That's not a law. It's
not a law.
Well, I could talk about this for hours, but comprehensive immigration reform is something that, as you know, many people have tried for a very long time, and nothing gets people out protesting and it's fast.
Yeah,
Let's continue. Much more important.
But but it is a moment to say this is about political courage. It's about whether or not your party or there are constituencies who don't want it or the pieces are hard to put together. There are people like your dad who stepped up and said, this is what is right for America, and I will fight for it. That's what we need more of. And Ted Kennedy, right there.
So the other thing that's going on right now is that Trump is peddling this Spygate, as he calls it, which basically is saying that the Democrats, the FBI, spied on the campaign, the Trump campaign when he was running. And basically he, even though nothing has been shown to be true about any of that, he's just making it up as he goes along. It is resonating with public opinion. People are believing him. So what are you guys going to do about it?
Well, look, Trump has figured out what works. And that is, the more he is afraid of what the special prosecutor Mueller is doing, the more Trump is worried about where that investigation is going. And remember, that investigation has already produced 16 indictments or guilty pleas. So this is a serious
charges have been filed.
A serious criminal investigation. As Trump hears the hoofbeats that that's getting closer to him, he's throwing everything he can in the road, including, let's undermine the FBI, let's undermine the CIA.
Senator, they're
Let's
buying
undermine
it. The
everybody.
Republican Party backs him up a large percentage still.
You know, but that's the problem. Everybody follows and has the conversation that Trump wants them to have, rather than the conversation about saying, as I think we should be doing, we need to protect Mueller so that he can finish his investigation without political interference from Democrats or Republicans. Let him finish, let him make a report to the American people, and then we'll judge what's happened.
Trump
That's
doesn't
what
want
we
that. He doesn't want that.
I think the feeling is, though, that even on Election Day, there were a lot of Democrats calling for his impeachment. And you've put forward an impeachment bill in the past. If Democrats end up taking over Congress, do you think that that should be the focus, is impeaching President Trump?
Look, I take this very seriously. I mean, this is a serious constitutional move. My view on this is protect the special prosecutor. Let him finish his work without political interference. Let him make a full report to the American people, and then collectively we can make the decision about what the appropriate next step is. It's Donald Trump who doesn't want Mueller to be able to continue an independent investigation and bring it to a conclusion. And that's the part right now, exactly, that's the part right now that we keep getting pulled off on.
But if an impeachment bill was already put into place...
I'm not there.
Okay.
Okay,
Good.
Where I am is that we need this independent investigation without political interference. Look, that's what we owe to the American people. This is more important than politics. This is more important than whether or not you agree with him on 100 different things. What matters is that no one in this country, no one, not even the President of the United States, is above the law.
That's right.
That's the key.
There were discussions about President Trump possibly getting a Nobel Peace Prize because of his work with North Korea. Well, there were discussions about this. I think 18...
Who started those discussions?
Well, I know that some Republicans did nominate him for a Nobel Peace Prize, and it looks like this summit between Trump and Kim Jong-un is back on again. Do you think it's a good idea, and do you think Trump does deserve credit for, maybe not a Nobel Peace Prize, but maybe credit for it?
Look, let me start with this. North Korea is a really bad actor. They pose a danger to them, to South Korea, to our allies in the region. They pose a danger to the United States and to the entire world. I want to see America find a way to help move North Korea to denuclearization, where they don't pose this threat. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. And what it takes to move in that direction, you've got to have a plan. And you've got to have people to execute against that plan. You know, right now, we have a State Department where tons of people have been laid off. It's like tumbleweeds blowing through the place. You know, there's just not a lot of folks on the ground who are the experts. I want to see a plan, and I want to see America succeed. What Donald Trump has done is, it's like, you say it's back on. Well, it's back on as of right now. Is it going to be back on as of an hour from now or 10 hours from now? There's no strategic plan here.
But you know what?
That they're working against.
There's a strategic plan here, and Senator Warren is sticking around. And we'll be right back. We are back with Senator Elizabeth Warren. Sonny.
Now, I loved your book, as you know.
Good.
I just loved it. And you've added a new chapter.
I have.
Your book is called This Fight Is Our Fight. But in it, you write, anyone who thinks the virulent legacy of racism has ended is willfully blind. Are you talking about this president?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? Wow. What did you mean by that?
Yes, but and so many more. That what I talk about in This Fight Is Our Fight is about the fight for opportunity for all of us. You know, I'm a kid who grew up in a family that didn't have much. My daddy ended up as a janitor. My mom worked a minimum wage job at Sears. My 3 older brothers all joined the military. That was their ticket to the middle class. Me, I wanted to be a public school teacher. It meant college. I got married early, dropped out of school, ended up graduating from a commuter college that cost $50 a semester. And here I sit today. I'm the daughter of a janitor who became a United States Senator because America invested in kids. I am so deeply grateful to that America, but at the same time, I am so worried that we are just tossing that out, and not just now. This has been going on for 25 years now. An America that works better and better and better for billionaires, better and better and better for giant corporations, and just doesn't work for working families, for middle-class families, for poor families that are out there trying to
military families.
Military families. So what I'm talking about in this book is the importance of saying we can rebuild a country that works everyone.
Are you
white,
running? Are
black,
you running for
brown?
president? Senator?
No.
Why not?
You know what?
I'm running to fight for America's middle class. I'm up for Senate re-election.
Yes. All right. You got more
2018
stuff to do.
Massachusetts.
So our thanks to Senator Elizabeth Warren. Her book, This Fight is Our Fight, is now available in paperback. And you know what? You know you're taking it home, right? You're taking it home. Okay. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Andy from Love Connection. I love doing The View because it's such a welcome break from all the arguing and bickering that goes on at the Real Housewives reunions. Actually, what are you talking about? I'll see you after the break.
This week, we're going from red hot topics
Whoop-de-doo.
to super chill Frozen.
Let it go, let it go.
It's the first ever TV performance of Let It Go from Broadway's smash hit Frozen hits The View. Plus, Bachelorette Becca is here this week on The View.
Well, his mind works like nobody else's. He created the Real Housewives franchise. He's the host of Watch What Happens Live, and he's helping singles find love in a love connection. But somehow, he still found time to come hang with us. Please welcome back the fabulous Andy Cohen.
Is that too much?
It was so macho.
I'm macho. I'm whatever you want me to be.
Okay, Andy.
Yeah.
Happy 26th anniversary of Sister Act today.
Thank
Whoopi.
you. And, you know, we're going to talk about, you have a wonderful thing coming up. But first, we have to get to this hot topic that we haven't gotten to.
Okay.
Because the woman was hit with a defamation lawsuit for writing a negative review on her Yelp of her gynecologist. Do you write?
Well, I mean, do people check Yelp for reviews of like, oh, I'm going to a new guy?
Apparently
You do?
they do.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I like to crowdsource
Yes.
all the information. I like to know that, you know, what other people think so that I can check it out.
You know, it's like, oh, a pepper, three thumbs up. You know?
I like crowdsourcing.
Yelp is a review website. So what is the issue? The guy got a bad review. This is where you post it. I mean,
Yeah, he's suing her.
he's horrible. By the way, you think people are now going to want to go see this guy
Right,
now that
that's
they
the
know that he's
that's
suing?
why
They're
no,
suing.
but that's why he's suing her, because they wouldn't go to see him.
No, but it's going to be even worse. Now we all
so.
know the name. He's suing the woman.
Okay.
We never would have.
Okay.
All right.
Come on. Seriously. So I'm a Housewives super fan, as
Yes.
you know, and Erica Jane is my spirit animal
I
who
know she
came
is, yes.
to our house here at the View last week. I got in a fight with Teddy Mellencamp.
I know.
That got more attention than anything I've done this year, and I've had quite a year.
I know.
I called her boring.
Yes, you
Which
did.
apparently is like the greatest insult, which it kind of is the greatest insult you can get at anyone. But why did this get so much attention, and whose side are you on?
Yours
Andy
or Teddy's?
Cohen.
Well, it's an issue.
Fair enough.
But I don't think. Do you still think she's boring?
Yes.
You
and,
do.
And
Okay.
I think Erica and I probably got her a second season, and it makes me.
Is she the
angry.
only
You do.
one?
I
Wait.
think she maybe got herself a second.
Okay.
With all
right.
due.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Okay. Fair
yes,
enough. Yes.
yes.
But is
why
she
did
the
it
only
get
one
so
who's
much
boring to
attention?
you? There
No,
are
but
others.
I don't know why it got attention, but I'm happy that anyone who has an opinion about the Housewives, that's why the show works. I think people have opinions. It's like watching a soap opera, and it's like, I hate Erica, I love Erica, whatever.
I would like to say officially, I would like Teddy and I to bury the hatchet and move on.
Good.
For real.
I would too.
Thank you very much.
I like it.
Well, talking about second seasons, you've got a second season of Love Connection.
I'm so excited tonight on Fox. Yes.
But I got to tell you, when I see it, I can't believe the mistakes that people on the very first date. I think we have a clip of something.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I actually ordered a drink, and then Joe proceeded to ask if he could have my drink after choosing to not order one for himself.
I just wanted a little bit. I didn't want her whole drink.
We didn't even know each other.
We have a selfie video of the two of you, which I need to see.
I know if someone's gonna date Carly, they need to make sure you order your own wine if you want wine, because it's serious business.
I think you just called me Carly.
Oh, sorry,
Not
Chelsea.
Maybe his other date his name.
Who does that?
The guy called her the wrong name, Joy, on the
does
date.
that?
Can you imagine?
Loser.
It's terrible.
It's ridiculous.
He was a piece of work. We had a tough time with him.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Now, you're currently single. Are we going to see you on your show? Or what's going on?
On Love Connection.
What's going on? Are you looking? What are you looking for?
I don't think that I would like to kind of kiss on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But what kind
I don't
of-
want to date on TV. But I love the show, and it's really funny, and I hope everyone else comes on it.
What's your type? What's your type?
What's my type?
I know you said you like Anderson, my friend, and your friend.
Anderson
Cooper?
That type.
They're friends.
Well,
At
I like,
what
yeah,
point?
but in a friend way. I like strong, independent, funny. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
I'm going to look
Smart.
around for you.
I would like
Okay.
him to date someone in politics. I think you would be a good match.
I would love.
I
would
do.
like that.
Sincerely, you're
Yeah.
such a politico. People don't know that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Whoopi.
Let's look
I'm
around.
just trying
Most
to
of
set
them
you
in
up.
most guys in politics are in the closet. So
That's not true.
we're gonna-
No, I'm setting him up with.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
We're going to look for you.
Okay, good. Thanks.
But speaking of Love Connection, you're turning 50 very soon. You know, half a century. That's a big one.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
You know what? I feel great. I'm grateful to be alive and healthy and for all the richness of my life. I'm very grateful.
You didn't ask him about Waka?
What are your plans for the big
A friend of mine is throwing a little thing for me, and otherwise I'm just gonna chill out. I'm off my show for 2 weeks.
What's this?
To you.
Oh my God!
Cohen from the Real Housewives. It's the Countess.
Happy birthday to you.
Marilyn.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Auntie Baby.
Auntie Baby. Bring it home, Lou.
Happy birthday to you.
She looks like a piece of cake herself.
Now,
Oh, amazing.
so this is the Countess Luann from the Real Housewives. Now, Luann, we thought you were the best housewife to sing to Andy because you currently have a cabaret show called Countess and Friends. You're adding more dates after selling out so many shows. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, it's everything I love. I love to sing, I love to tell jokes, and I love to host people, as Andy knows. I love to have parties. So it's everything I love wrapped up into one thing. And it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fabulous guests, Grammy winners, Tony winners, actors, comedians. It's just
It's
amazing
a massive
fun.
sellout. It's a
Yeah.
huge hit.
Sell
She's
out.
got
I've
going.
been trying to get tickets
Oh my
for a
God.
while.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
You're all invited.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
Where?
It's a
Of course,
54 below.
54
Yes,
below.
she's selling out like
What is happening next in the Berkshires on the Real Housewives?
Oh, the Berserkshires,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
mean.
she gets involved in the action on,
Oh
on
my God.
the next episode.
Yeah, there's a lot of action on the next episode, and you know, it kind of ends with what's coming up in my life. So
I want to
That's
put
where it goes.
Lou on Love Connection.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's ready.
You're amazing. amazing this season. I love you this
Thank
season.
you.
And I've been to prison. I've been experiencing
Have
a lot.
you?
I use that GIF. I've not been to prison, but I use that
quoting
GIF
you.
all
Bad.
the time. You say it on the
like,
show.
girlfriend?
It's
She's quoting
amazing.
you.
No, not yet. No.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm very excited because now we're going to the Borgata July 27th in Atlantic City.
Oh,
So getting bigger.
That's a good one.
who comes with you? Who are your other guests?
I've got, oh my God, I have Laura Benanti, Rachel Dratch.
She's great.
Wait,
Rachel Dratch, and Whoopi's
we got
coming.
to. Yes, I'm gonna come say.
And Joy.
Andy, you got to come back anytime.
Thanks, I'd love to
Connection
come back.
premieres tonight.
Thank you.
Check your local listing.
Watch it tonight on
And
Fox.
watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen airs Sunday,
It's amazing.
Thursday nights on Bravo.
That was amazing.
Everything's happening. We'll be back.
Yesterday was the unofficial kickoff of summer, so we partnered with vendors to fill your beach bag with this season's essentials for at least half off. It's only while supplies last, so welcome back lifestyle expert and our pal, Greta Monahan.
Good to see you.
What do we have?
Kicking off summer.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, Santo wrap. This is your summer favorite staple.
Yes.
I guarantee it. That's the forecast.
I saw it on you earlier,
it's
and I loved
amazing.
it.
Okay, so this has 5 ways to wear it. So I'm going to show you guys right now.
Okay.
So you can tie it at the neck, Sunny, and just wear it as a little beach cover up. You can wear it as a skirt. You can actually wear it open as a little vest, which I love. Or it comes with this really cool coconut buckle.
Yes.
And you just thread it and wear it tied up, really summer chic. This is amazing. And fifth way, the scarf. Tied around, because feel how lightweight it is.
It's gorgeous.
I wore it all last year. I hardly needed anything else in my closet. Original price
it.
on these, $38. Today's deal, $19. They're half price.
That's a really good
and
deal.
the sizes are extra small to 4X. So
It's
the broad
really
sizing.
good.
This is gonna knock your socks off.
Okay.
Meet Harper Crossbody, but that's not all. I brought you one, girl. Check out mine. This is one. So check it out. This little guy, okay? This little baby holds everything. Passport, all of everything you need. It's got all the compartments. Phone, crossbody style, or look at this, a clever clip. So that you can go hands-free by putting it right on your belt buckle. Look at that. Put that, how cute. And I'm gonna tell you, there's a third way. I unclipped everything, Sunny, and I put it in my big tote at the beach. You cannot go wrong with this, but guess what the price is? Original on these, $20. Today's deal, $10. You can buy every color. Half off.
And it's like heavy. It's nice.
And it's lightweight waist now.
Wow.
All right, Snapper Rock. So we've been living in these. We love them.
Okay.
So Snapper Rock is a stylish way to keep yourself protected at the beach or pool because this fabric has built-in sun protection, you guys. So this literally, you can wear this in the water because whether you're in the water or out, you are protected from the sun. So like me, if you slip up and forget to put your own SPF on, even though we always remember the kids, you are good because they come in sizes from infant to adult. Bathing suits, tops, shorts, everything you can imagine in really cool style.
These are really nice.
How
These are
cute
shorts.
is that fabric? The details and the prints are incredible. Assortment is huge. Original price on this collection, $22 to $88. Not today. $5 to $37 with free shipping.
Wow.
So the savings is 53 to 67% off.
I like that.
I have my kids in that all weekend.
I like that.
Swim lids, I also have my children in. So these are hats that also have UV protection and UVA protection built right into the fabric. Super tech. You can use the bucket style or the baseball cap style. But here's the thing, infants to adults again. But here's the thing. You know what, Sunny? Check that out. Put that on. They are so lightweight, they completely protect you, and they don't come off in the water or blow off in the wind. Original price on these, how chic is that? Original price, $14 to $25. Today's deal, $7 to $12.50. Slash in half. All right,
I'm like all tricked out right now.
I have these for you next, girl. So Third Oak, these are amazing, comfortable, really beautifully constructed flip-flops because we all want a flip-flop, but these are built to be comfortable. There's a heel cup and a reinforcement arch so that unlike other flip-flops, you are comfortable in these, and check out those colors.
They're
Look at
very
bright,
comfortable.
neutrals, metallics. Original price on these, $30. Today's deal, $15. They're made in the USA and they are recyclable. $15.
That's great.
Okay, you guys are gonna freak out. Big Mouth pool floats and beach blankets. You can't go anywhere without these. This is my son's. You get these floats in any color. Big splash at the pool or to the beach. Floats or blankets. Check these out. Your kids would love these. They're huge and they're super absorbent and lightweight.
Oh.
And they're amazing. Oversized blankets and floats. Incredible.
And they're not going to lose that at the beach
No.
because it looks different.
And that's the thing. That's why my son goes crazy. I bring one of these for the whole clan of kids, and they love it. Yesterday, we were weekend at a Memorial Day party.
Yeah.
And there was going to be 25 kids there. Well, you can't bring 25 gifts.
Right.
You bring one of these babies, everybody was thrilled.
This
There's
is
my son.
great.
There's my son, Kai.
Look at him.
He was like, Mom, I love this.
Wow.
And these kids will fight over, and they're just such great gifts, and we have them all around our backyard.
And your other son wears the hats, right?
That's right. So Rio wore the bucket hat this weekend, and Kai wore the cap. There's Rio up there, you guys. So he had his whole unit, because last year he was born, he didn't get pool time, but this year he wants to have a pool party every day. So we are suited up and ready to go. Original price on the Big Mouth floats and the blankets.
This is good too.
$30. Deal today, $15 for any of the styles you see online.
Oh, good.
Or these guys. You can't beat it. Look
I like
how
this
good
one
she
too.
looks in
Thanks
everything.
to Greta Monahan. The
I wanna wear
clock's
this
ticking,
one.
people. You have 24 hours to get these amazing deals at viewyourdeal.com. Guess what? Members of the audience are going home with a crossbody bag from K. Carroll and kids goggles from Swimless. Have a great day, everyone, and take a little time to